Hello, my fellow adventurers, and, well, what am I welcoming you to this time? I am at it again. Another hardcore character I just couldn't help myself. Meet Sendrith, the female wood elf bard. Now, we've already got started. We've already got her up to level 4. We got super lucky when we first logged in, and right after we tagged ourselves as hardcore, somebody buffed us, which was super cool. I almost thought they did it because we tagged as hardcore, because I think they were right next to the Priest of Discord here, where we did it. And they probably just buffing everybody. That's a crazy thought right there. But anyway, we just got to talking. I was like, you know, I had an itch to do it, because I don't know if you were watching my channel during my last attempt, but you know, Wolfdar never died. He's still alive with his level 9 Shadow Knight, and I've been meaning to. And we kind of like bailed on him when I died, and we started our self-found, not hardcore characters. And he's like, well, my Shadow Knight, my hardcore Shadow Knight's still there. And I'm like, geez, you know, I kind of felt bad. I was like, I should join him. I should join him, but you know, put it on the back burner. And then I mentioned the idea in the chat, and Misty, who I haven't played with in a long time, was like, you know, I've been meaning to get on another project now that Misty hit 60. So I congratulated Misty. Congratulations, Misty, if you're watching. 60, very awesome. And that's really what I should be pushing for. I should be spending time on Miana, and I intend to. She just got 53 the other night. You might not have seen that yet, because I plan on releasing this video a little early, whereas my other videos are kind of backlogged a little bit, like about a week or so. Ooh, cracked staff. There's the money shot right there. There's one plat. Now, as you can see, this is not self-found. You can see she's geared out. What she's got here is a barbed whip. Just kind of whatever I could find in my mule that wasn't worth selling. I had some bandit armor that I no longer needed that I gave her, and I had this whip. See, she doesn't even have any pants on, but I think it's for the best. What's going on here, girl? Attack! Not that it matters much. Oh, you're on the orc now. Okay, yeah. Let's get him out of the way. Really kind of... Earlier, I was trying to raise my defense. I had a decaying skeleton just following me around. And literally, he was keeping my HP like stuck at like 62%. Like he couldn't get any lower, but it couldn't get up any higher. And it was perfect. Got a few levels of defense just ignoring him and doing exactly what I'm doing. Hunting mobs, even con, whatever. So it's not all that scary yet, just because my character just seems so OP right now. I mean, the whip is a 728, whereas she started with a 429, so it's nearly a double to the initial damage you're supposed to have. And then the AC is truly paying off, very obviously so. I have also I gave her a Wraithbone hammer. I figured it's also another weapon that kind of can't sell. You see, it's got 5 strength, 2 wisdom, and 2 intelligence with an 8/26 ratio. The ratio is even better than the whip, but it's blunt. And I don't know, bards just strike me as sword wielders, so I've been going with the one-hand slash whip for the most part. And I think I'm gonna hold on to this hammer, and I'll use it now because I just maxed out my one-hand slash recently at 25. So I'll use it for now just to get the skill up. But and since these mobs are so easy anyway, and I kind of want to give them more time to beat on me, because as I said, I kind of want to raise my defense. Just hit 12. It's got a ways to go. So I'm using it in the interim. And you know what I noticed was that my character, I put a bunch into dexterity. I heard that's good for bards, but I ended up with only like unbuffed 75 strength, 75 stamina. And I'm seeing the effects in that she gets tired. Like, she actually gets tired relatively quick, and I was like, oh man, I wish I had taken that into consideration. But luckily for me, bards have, at level like 3, I think I got this song, Jackson's Jig of War, and it's a stamina regen song. So I just gotta twist that in for now. That'll keep my energy up without having to take a break. Furthermore, I'm pretty sure that, well, let's get this Orc Centurion before he's yellow, but I think we can do it. I'll probably have to switch back to the whip, though. Come on, buddy. You know you want me. Let's switch back to the whip just to be sure. We don't want this to end right now. Oh my good lord, maybe this was not a good idea. If things don't turn around real quick, we're gonna turn around real quick, and that we're gonna head for the guard. I was taking out yellows like nothing earlier. Oh, I forgot to tell you how I got so quick to level 4, because I really did just start this character today. Yeah, someone buffed me up with like skin like diamond, and okay, we're not risking it. This is hardcore. There we go. Skin like diamond, regen, shield of thistles, but I didn't really put the shield of thistles to use because it was only like 3 minutes long, and I had to run back to my guild to train one hand slash, so didn't put that to use. But we were able to pump to like level 4 with like 30 to 40 minutes of playtime. It was pretty nice. I feel like something's changed here in Greater Fate Arc, because like I'm still finding bats that are white cons to me at level 4. That I'm pretty sure was not the case, and I'm trying to remember if I'm just thinking of P99, where all the bats and all the wasps are like levels 1 to 2 in this area, or if it was also in Quarm and it's changed since the last time I was leveling up here. I'm not quite sure. It's really hard to say, but I'm surprisingly finding bats and wasps going all the way up to level 4, and not rare, like fairly commonly. It almost strikes me as potentially difficult for a low level to get her done here. But I like it, because one of the problems I had with Greater Fate Arc was that you got these level like 1 and 2 mobs here, right? And then you jump to like level 4, 5, and 6 mobs over by Orc Hill, and it's just really hard to cross that gap. Like you gotta like hunt the level 2 mobs when you're level 4 to get to level 5, and then you gotta run over to Orc Hill and you gotta kill like even cons. You know what I mean? It just felt like a little bit of a difficult gap there. There we go. We got another level of one hand blunt, goes up to 3, and yeah, we're playing it a little close to the belt with only 48% HP. Then again, like I said, I probably should leave that guy alone because they social. You see my guy takes a beating. Like aside from that one Centurion, like nothing even scares me here. Pixie Tricksters are great. They are solidly level 2 across the board. And the Pixie Trickster quest is super awesome. I think I've mentioned this before, but in case you didn't see that video or didn't hear, there's a quest from the Rangers Guild for Pixie Tricksters Dust. You need 6 of them for a turn-in. You get, like I did 2 turn-ins and I got the same thing both times, rawhide sleeves. Now, as far as armor goes, that is super epic awesome for killing level 2 mobs. You turn in Crushbone belts over in Kaladin, and they're giving you tattered armor. It's worse than the rawhide. I think this Pixie quest can do either or. It can give you tattered or rawhide, but the other one cannot give you rawhide, and rawhide is where it's at. So if you're self-found, I recommend going on the Pixie Trickster hunt. They're over here by the abandoned druid rings, but if you follow this road, you can see off to Sendrith's right. Sendrith, also it's more feminine, I'll say Sendrith. If you follow that road towards Felwith and look around the forest on the way, there's like a trail of just pixies between here and Felwith, so that is a great way to just collect up that pixie dust. Even now at level 4, these level 2 mobs that each turn is giving me 3% experience. The pixies drop the best coin in the area as well. Like, whereas everything else is dropping a few copper, pixies are dropping a few silver. It's a huge difference. Let's see, watch this pixie. She had 3 silver, 2 copper. Their wings sell for a decent amount. And again, the dust. I got 2 of those rawhide sleeves, right? So I sold one, 7 gold. 7 gold right there. Pretty epic if you ask me. So right now I'm just getting started. This is kind of an intro video. I'm not going to make it a long one. I'm going to be throwing it up on a day I wouldn't usually post a video, just to commemorate the beginning of this new hardcore attempt. And I'm not alone. We've got friends starting right now. We've got Gnome Mage and Gnome Necro joining us, and I think we have another one flirting with Cleric, but they're scared to play Cleric because they're scared of the responsibility, they say, of keeping a bunch of hardcore characters alive, which I can sympathize with, but we need the Cleric. I hope they do, and I promised them to give them this hammer, which will give them some extra wisdom should they start. I'm advising everybody not to flag as self-found so that we can trade amongst ourselves. Alright, you can have it, lady. And she's so eager to get that skeleton there. I was going to hit that skeleton, just have it chase me around, but... yeah, so I'm just killing these low levels, working my way towards level 5, which will be very important for myself and for the group, because I'll have the Salo song, so we'll have a way to escape. Got a little run speed. Have to get myself a nice drum to really take advantage of it. I hate it when you accidentally get out of the loot before you get what you want, and then you gotta turn off Hide Corpse. Oh, this Centurion was an even con. I would have, well, at 55 HP, I probably shouldn't. See, look, even con Wasp right there. So, still, even cons all over the place. Right now, just twisting 2 songs, not using my AoE song. Don't need to. That can get you into trouble too in a place like this. There we go, 8 copper, that's on the low end. Oftentimes they'll give you a rusty weapon as well. A couple of wings, which I think are worth like 1 silver each. So if you're self-found, really, the pixie tricksters are the kind of the unsung secret of this zone. For getting rawhide armor at as low as level 2, I think you could do it, right? I mean, the mobs are 2. So if you can kill even con mobs level 2, which most can, yeah, plus money. And they're just so cute. I love fighting them because they're cute to look at, you know? They're these cute little chicks. So we're just going to keep hunting here, collecting up stuff, trying to make some money. Even though I planned to give this chick some plat, I was unable to. The way I got her this gear was one of the classic drop and switch overs. I was surprised that I had to do that. I shouted out like, hey, anybody want to help me transfer 10 plat in it for you? And nobody answered. So I had to just do the drop thing, and of course you can't drop plat or put it in a backpack, so she wasn't able to get the plat, but she didn't need it. So let me just quickly show you what I did hook her up with. We got Split Paw Tooth Necklace, giving us a little extra charisma. Small Banded Helm, Small Banded Gauntlets. We gave her a Clawed Knuckle Ring, which comes with 20 HP. That's pretty good for starting. Ringmail Mantle, Small Ringmail Coat, Small Ringmail Cape. We had some ringmail that we looted. And we also had Small Bronze Boots. Of course, there's the Barbed Leather Whip, 728. And that's about it. But the AC is definitely helping. Super awesome, especially helps getting the defense skill ups. With only 65 HP, and I'm kind of avoiding the even cons. It's hardcore, you know. If it weren't, I'd go for him. But also, we want to take advantage of our current level 4. Level 4 is a very important level, because level 1 mobs still con Dark Blue to you. And this is the time to take advantage of that, to max out your defense, grab 1 or 2 level 1 mobs, and let them beat on you, so that your defense can level up and they're not going to do much to you. Maybe I can get the chance to show you in a second here. Perhaps if I can... it's got to be a skeleton because they won't run. Oftentimes when I engage a level 1 mob, my first hit lands for like max damage, takes them below 20% HP, and then they're running. But we'll try this bat since we don't see anyone else around. Let's see if we can get a light hit on him. There we go. We just engaged him. So we're just going to carry him around, let him beat on us. He's hitting kind of hard. He might be a higher level. Yeah, I suspect that he is. He's not level 1. That's another thing. Skeletons are always level 1, so skeleton's a better pick for this idea. You want them to be level 1. The chances of getting a defense skill up do not go up with the level of the mob. As long as they're XP'able, it's equal chance, so it's better to do it off of level 1 mobs here, but looks like we can get to level... There's so many level 2 mobs around here that I no longer feel like I need to worry about the like 4 to 1, you know, level 4 can get XP from level 1 thing. I can kill for XP and ding and not feel like I missed an opportunity by not maxing out defense at level 4. Because there's plenty of these level 2s. In fact, there seems to be a dearth of skeletons in my view. Like I guess there's other people here, that's what it is. They're probably all over them skeletons. People think skeletons are the way to go. I think it's a bit overrated when you got the pixie tricksters, but hey, I'm not going to tell them that. I'd rather keep that little secret to myself. Although, to be honest, not seeing many of them either, right? So, looks like they might have caught on. Here's one. One hand blunt is not going up much. Singing is, though. That's good. We want that. Let's throw in a jig of vigor. See, our stamina's getting down just a wee bit. So right now I'm not using melody. I am just simply manually twisting. But I'm not against melody. I've only got 2 songs and I don't feel like it's worth figuring out right now. So I'll get around to it. I'm sure it's super easy to do. And the pixies, they so often have weapons. It's really, look, 4 silver off of that one, plus 2 dusts, a wing, and a rusty rapier. So that is a money mob for sure, my friends. Now let's see this bat's HP. Let's see, we hit it for 615, and it's still got 73%. So this is definitely not. Oh, we picked up an ad. I think we're okay though. Let's see if we drop below 50% HP. Yeah, we're good. I was gonna say if we started to drop, I'd switch to my barbed leather whip. I'm sure having 25 skill instead of 3 skill on the weapon I'm using makes a world of difference, but we're doing fine right now. Oh, now we're not. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. We got the Centurion. Okay, strafe running. We gotta be careful. Like, this is my classic mistake, is getting too comfortable when I'm doing hardcore. But thanks to the strafe running thing, we were able to escape. Oof. So anyway, guys, this is what we're doing. Don't want to make this a long video, it's just a short one. Starting out Sendrith here, hardcore. We're aiming to meet up with the boys at around level 5. We're all picking characters in the greater Fadark area. Feel free to join us if you like. Start up any character in the area. Add me, Sendrith with a Y instead of an I. If you see me on, you know, send me a tell, and I'll be happy to have you join me. If you're hardcore, hardcore only. Sorry guys, hardcore only. And yeah, next video, hopefully I'll have a couple of the boys in here with me. You can see them and add them to your list as well if you are trying to get in the mix here. We'll play solo, we'll play duo with whoever's on at the time, or trio, and hopefully we'll try to arrange some nights where we get the whole group together. So start her up, aim for that level 5, and add me and add the boys when you find out their names to your friends list. Let's have some fun. Catch you guys next time.